Okay, this is going to be a quick, very, very last minute video. That is my TBR for the Spookathon that starts tonight at midnight. The Spookathon, if you don't know, is put on by Kayla from Books and Lala, Shannon from Book Early, and Paige from Pages. I think that's what it's called. And I'll link their channels down below so that you can go check them out. Probably know about them already. You probably know about the Spookathon already. But there are 5 challenges, books to read for the types of books to read for the Spookathon. And I have varied greatly and interpreted some of these pretty loosely to fit my needs. The puppies are getting excited. I have a lot of books to read for school right now, so I've kind of taken those and adjusted them to fit my needs for the Spookathon prompts. So let me just get into them. Number 1, the first challenge is to read a thriller. And this is the one book that I've selected that is not on my school reading list, so that I have something fun to read, and that is It by Stephen King. I have the audiobook, which I got from Audible a couple weeks ago, and I haven't started it, or I started it very briefly, and I know I'm not going to finish it in the week that is the Spookathon, so I'm not too worried about the logistics of starting it before the Spookathon actually started, because I won't finish it anyways. It's about 45 hours of listening time that I do not have. So yeah, number 1, we're gonna read It. The second challenge is, I'm doing these out of order too, I know, but I'm doing them by memory. Second challenge is to read a book with orange on the cover, and I'm doing the same one for 2 and 3. So second is to read a book with orange on the cover. The third is to read a book with a scary word in the title, and I've interpreted this very loosely. So this is my book, has orange somewhere-ish on the cover, very, very small, and it's called Short Takes, Brief Encounters with Contemporary Nonfiction. It's a school book. I'm using the word encounters as my scary or spooky word, because close encounters with a UFO, that could be scary. Like I said, I need this to work for my school situation, so that's what we're doing. Challenges 2 and 3. Oh yeah, and it's just a bunch of like creative nonfiction short stories, like super short stories. Some of them like a page or 2. So I'm actually looking forward to this one a lot. So challenge number 4 is to read a book that takes place that has a scary setting or a scary location. Again, we're being pretty loose with how I interpret these things. This is another school book. It's called Look by Solmaz Sharif, and it's a collection of poems. And from what I understand, there's a lot of stuff in here about war and violence, but I'm particularly focusing on the war aspect and saying that that is a very scary setting, because yay for interpreting things to suit your needs. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. And then the 5th challenge is to read a story or read a book based on like a childhood fear, and I'm grouping that in with the first one, which is a thriller, because I'm reading It. And I don't really have anything else to fit that challenge anyways. So those are the 5 challenges. I'm using 3 books to meet those challenges, and then just kind of for kicks, I picked out 2 more books so that I could go for having all 5, or having 5 books. I have another collection of poems for school, which I know nothing about this author, but I really, really like the title, and I love the cover. So it's called Calling a Wolf by Kaveh Akbar. This is what it looks like. Try and do it without the glare. So again, that one's for school. And then book number 5, it's super, super short, but I have to read a screenplay because even though for school I'm in poetry, on the poetry track, we do a lot of like cross-genre seminars also every residency. So January residency, we have a screenplay one. So I have to read the screenplay for something I have never heard of before called Farragut North by Bo Williman. And yeah, this one's pretty short, so hopefully it will go well. We'll see. That's it. That's my pile of books that I am hoping to read for the Spookathon this year. We'll see what I do. It's my first Spookathon. And that's it. So if you are also participating in the Spookathon, let me know down below what you're gonna read, what you're excited to read, if you've read anything that I have on my TBR, what you thought of it. And that's it. Okay. Bye.